Welcome, folks, to good old-fashioned campfire radio. And boy, do we have a treat for you today. We're going to be going back in time, some 6 years back in time. We'll be leaving the 2020s, the roaring 20s. We thought they were, not so much anymore, and going back in time to the mid-2010s. Well, that was a much simpler time, folks. Didn't look like a Wild West out there that we see today. People wearing masks and bandanas, suspicious looks anytime a stranger comes into town, and people keeping a wide berth from everyone. 2010s were just a simpler time, let me tell you. People shook hands, they hugged, and if somebody had a sniffle, they gave you a Kleenex. If you sniffle now, you better run for the hills, because they'll be chasing you to take your temperature, do all sorts of tests on you to figure out, if you're... Oh, enough said. And back in those simpler times of the mid-2010s, there was a campfire. Some people call it the mythical campfire, even the original campfire, where Ranger Rudy and Hydro Bob first met. And legend has it, it was around this campfire, their discussions around this campfire, the bread they broke around this campfire, and the chemistry they forged was the origin that led to the trilogy of books. Now, grab paper and pencil here, because we're going to come up on a big word, called the Centennial Campfire Trilogy. Now, centennial, that's a big word. Kind of like bicentennial. Any of you older folks out there, my age, remember the bicentennial in 1976, 200th birthday of the Declaration of Independence, the $2 bills, and the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Can't tell you how many times I got back one of those dollars as a quarter, pocketed in that extra 75 cents. That was always a good day when that happened. Well, the centennial is half a bicentennial, and the 100th birthday is for America's national parks. What Wallace Stegner, back in the 1980s, again, a very long time ago, coined America's best idea, and Ken Burns in his documentary more recently popularized. Well, now, it was back some 6 years ago at that campfire, the original campfire, or the mythical campfire, that our heroes, Ranger Rudy and Hydro Bob, found themselves talking about that centennial event. It was only a year or two away, and they decided right then and there that they didn't want the centennial to pass by without doing something special that, as Americans, they could look back when they were old men and reminisce and know that they didn't let that moment pass by without doing something special. Or did that campfire even exist? Well, some things are just lost to history, and some say that history is a fiction remembered. Well, enough said. Folks, this is a monumental day. Grab your significant other, call the kids, get the pets, hop up on the couch, get some popcorn and pop, and enjoy the show.